Kitsune, or the fox, is regarded as a spirit or yokai in several cultures. But it holds a particularly intimate place in the culture and faith of the Japanese people. In Japanese folklore, kitsune are foxes that possess paranormal abilities that increase as they grow older and wiser. According to legend, kitsune can bewitch people, similar to the tanuki. They have the ability to shapeshift into human or other forms and can trick or deceive human beings. In today's video, we will explore the legendary story of this mysterious creature that is popular in both Japan and China. In ancient Japan, foxes and humans lived closely together, giving rise to numerous legends about these creatures. The earliest relationship between the Japanese people and foxes dates back to the Jomon period, when necklaces were made by piercing the canine teeth and jawbones of foxes. Kitsune have become closely associated with Inari, a Shinto spirit, serving as its messengers. This role has reinforced the fox's supernatural significance. The origin of the association between foxes and rice in Japanese culture is deeply rooted in these ancient connections. During rice cultivation, damage from mice and voles often occurred. From the start of rice farming until the Edo period, the Japanese noticed that foxes were natural enemies of mice and discovered that fox urine had a repellent effect on them. Because the rice growth cycle coincided with the frequency of fox appearances, foxes were considered sacred in folk beliefs. Consequently, they built shrines near rice fields and fed foxes with fried foods to maintain this repellent effect. The legend of the fox as a spiritual creature dates back to ancient times, with tales recorded as early as the Heian period in the Nihon Ryoki. In one such story, a man from Ono district in Mino province encounters a beautiful woman in the wilderness. They marry and have children, but the woman, revealed to be a wild fox, returns to the wild after a dog discovers her true identity. Undeterred, the man addresses the fox, saying, "Have you forgotten our bond? We have children together. Come, let us sleep." It is said that the man named the woman Kitsune based on this encounter, although some interpretations suggest this was merely wordplay rather than an actual name. Most tales of Kitsune involve wild foxes punishing wicked priests, greedy merchants, and boastful drunkards by creating phantom sounds and sights, stealing from them, or publicly humiliating them. Kitsune are highly intelligent and powerful shapeshifters. They frequently harass humans by transforming into giants or other fearsome monsters, sometimes for pranks and sometimes for more sinister purposes. They can transform into exact likenesses of individuals, often appearing as beautiful women to deceive young men. They even go so far as to disrupt marriages, replacing the original wife. Kitsune even spend most of their time living in human form, adopting human names and customs, engaging in human jobs, and even raising families. When startled, intoxicated, or careless, their disguises may fail, and the Kitsune's true nature may be revealed through a tail, a patch of fur, fangs, or other distinctive fox features. In Chinese Kitsune legends, foxes can transform into women after 50 years of cultivation, become beauties after 100 years, and ascend to immortality after 1,000 years. Their tails can store spiritual energy, and when enough energy is absorbed, the tail splits in two. If it splits into 9 tails, they gain immortality. After reaching 1,000 years of age and gaining its 9th tail, a kitsune turns white or golden, becoming a tenko or celestial fox, the most powerful form of the kitsune, and then ascends to the heavens. I've previously produced a video titled, "The Most Beautiful Yokai," which tells the story of the nine-tailed fox transforming into Tamamonome. If you're interested, you can check out the video on my channel for a detailed explanation of the captivating yokai Tamamonome. From the spring and autumn period to the Han Dynasty in China, foxes were considered auspicious creatures. But by the Tang Dynasty, they gradually transformed into kitsune capable of enchanting humans. In Chinese, there's a special term used to refer to women who seduce men, known as Huli Jing, perhaps related to the legends of kitsune enchanting humans. Kitsunebi is an atmospheric ghost light found in legends throughout Japan, excluding Okinawa Prefecture. It appears as a cluster of floating orbs of light, often shining as brightly as lanterns and usually in shades of red or orange. Kitsunebi only appear at night, manifesting as a long chain of glowing orbs stretching hundreds or even thousands of meters, reminiscent of lanterns carried by unseen bearers. Often, the kitsune responsible for these fireballs stand invisibly next to the flames. These kitsunebi are created by foxes, who breathe out balls of fire to illuminate their paths in the darkness. Their presence typically indicates the proximity of a large number of kitsune, often heralding yokai gatherings such as the Monster Parade, Hyakki Yagyo, yokai wedding ceremonies, and other processions or meetings. While kitsunebi themselves aren't inherently dangerous to humans, the wild foxes manipulating these mysterious lights could pose a threat. Occasionally, kitsunebi are employed to deceive humans, leading them astray from their paths at night as a mischievous prank. In more sinister scenarios, they serve as a lure to draw curious humans into the darkness, where they may encounter a group of hungry yokai. Following kitsunebi is never advisable. They only lead people to places they shouldn't venture. In reality, foxes are known to be incredibly loyal to their mates, often remaining faithful even after the death of a partner without seeking new companionship. Ironically, in the myths and legends passed down in China and Japan, foxes are portrayed as seductive beings. Nevertheless, we should not judge a person's behavior solely based on appearance. Someone may seem fierce on the outside, but could have a kind heart within. If you enjoy my channel, please help by hitting the subscribe button and turning on the notification bell so you won't miss my upcoming videos. Thank you for watching until the end, and I'll see you next time.